Hi students, today I'm going to do a little tutorial for scientific notation part 10. The question is, the United States has a labor force of approximately 1.4 times 10 to the power of 8 people. This table shows the distribution of the labor force among 5 categories of occupations. I've only brought one of the occupations over here, other services. Your question is about some of the other categories. So let's work with other services. First, we need to turn, since the question I'm going to ask is, how many people work in other services? Show your answer in scientific notation. So here we have 1.8. I want to turn that into scientific notation. I move the decimal one place to the right, and I end up with 1.8 times 10 to the power of negative 1 because I moved the decimal one spot to the right. Remember, in scientific notation, you only want one significant digit to the left of the decimal, like that. That's what I have. Some students feel like they're done here, but I'm making this video to show you you are not done yet. This is the data put into scientific notation, but now you need to apply that to the total number of the labor force. So we're going to multiply times the number of people in the labor force, 1.4 times 10 to the power of 8 from the question. I'm going to rewrite this in a different order to help us visualize 1.8 times 1.4. So I'm putting my real numbers over there. Times 10 to the power of negative 1 times 10 to the power of 8. Using properties of multiplication, I can put my problem in any order I want. So now you do kind of the easier part. Multiply those two numbers together, and you end up with 2.52. I'm just going to bring down the rest of the problem. 10 to the power of negative 1 times 10 to the power of to the power of 8. And as you know, since these two numbers have the same base, you can just add their exponents together. So let's bring this down again. 2.52 times 10 to the power of negative 1 plus 8. All right, last step. Bring down 2.52. And then you can just combine the exponents there. Base stays the same at 10. When you combine negative 1 and 8, you end up with 7. I know this number is in scientific notation because there's one significant digit to the left of the decimal, so I'm all set. You'll need to do that with the other numbers in the chart based on the questions you're being asked. Please feel free to call me or email me with any questions. Thank you.